Why earthquakes happen, according to Norse mythology. So, in order to talk about how earthquakes work, I think we should start at the beginning. No, I mean the very beginning. Okay, so basically, to the north was Niflheim, the Iceland, and to the south was Muspel, the Fireland. And in between, nothingness, named Ginnungagap. Then they made life, a giant named Ymir and a cow, named Audhamla. Eventually, these three were born, Odin, Vili, and Ve. This is the important one. Sometime later, the brothers realized that, now that we're here, we don't need these annoying giants anymore. Let's just kill them. And they did. Then they took his body to the center of Ginnungagap and made the entire world from it. His flesh became the earth, his blood all the water, and they made rocks and stones out of his teeth. The sky out of his skull, and out of his brain, happy little clouds. Then they made, everything. Now there's a bunch of gods, one of which is Balder, son of Odin and Frigg, younger brother to Thor, and twin brother to Haudur, who's blind. Everyone loved Balder. Almost everyone loved Balder. He was kind, beautiful, and generally a good person. Unfortunately, he started having some bad dreams. He told his mother something like, I've been having these nightmares where I see myself dying over and over, and it's kinda bumming me out. And so, as the protective, entitled mother that she was, she made everyone and everything promise not to hurt her golden boy. Except for mistletoe, for some reason. Actually, it's because she found it too young and innocent to make a promise. Balder is now kind, beautiful, generally a good person, and invincible. Which made the other gods think that this would make for a pretty fun game. They'd throw swords and axes or shoot arrows at him, and they'd just bounce off. So Loki, being the misunderstood comedic genius that he is, thought it would be super funny to kill him using the one thing that could. He made an arrow out of mistletoe, using magic, and handed it to Hodur, so that he too could join in a game of hit the immortal with a point-killy stabby stuff. And as the pain of betrayal, and taking an arrow to the chest, slowly killed him, Loki slipped away, leaving Hodur asking, why did everyone stop laughing, and why do I feel a dozen pair of eyes glaring at me? And then they killed him. Sometime later, all the gods are invited to a party by Aegir, who isn't important to this story. The other god throws Loki out to sulk in the wood. Because Odin and Loki are blood brothers, long story, Odin had previously promised Loki to always have an empty seat beside him, which means that Loki has a free-to-enter card to play at any given time. Because they can't throw him out, Loki proceeds to brutally roast the other guests at the party, calling them cowards and faithful. What? You're looking at me as if I killed Golden Ball Balder or something. Oh wait, I did. All hell breaks loose, and Loki once again flees the scene, hiding in a lake transformed into a salmon. Which didn't really work out, as the all-seeing Odin found him without much problem. As punishment, the gods bind him to a rock using his son's entrails, transformed into magical chains, and put a huge snake above his head to drop venom in his eyes. Fun! But his loving wife Sigyn was like, hey, why don't I hold this bowl above your head to collect the venom in? And Loki answered, oh my gods, just do it, it burns! So she did. The bowl would eventually fill up though, so she'd have to go empty it out, leaving Loki with the snake and horrible, agonizing, literally ground-shaking pain. And that's why earthquakes happen, according to Norse mythology.